toxic modern day feminists be like, do not hold the door open for me. Do not say ladies first. I am a boss babe. I am an independent woman. I pay my own bills. I have a big girl job. All men are trash. I don't need a man, okay? What do I have to offer in a relationship? We're just lucky to be with someone like me, a boss babe. Yes, I mean, I don't cook, clean. I'll probably talk down to you all the time. Also, my place is a really bad mess. There's trash everywhere. I go out every single weekend, drink with the girls trip. I have sex with random different men at the bar that I take home, but it's because I'm an independent woman. That's empowering for us women, okay? You can't handle that. You're just insecure. Then when these women finally get in relationships, they're just like, why is the guy that I'm dating some bum ass loser? All he does is take money from me. He doesn't work and he treats me like crap. Where did I go wrong? Where are all the good men at? No one wants me. I'm sorry, but you scared away all the good men, but you got your bum ass loser guy now. You can take care of him. You're a boss babe. You don't need no man. He can depend on you, right?
I can wear pants. I can wear a top that shows most of my body. And I continue to do so because of all the women who fought for that. Women got the right to vote 102 years ago. That's it. There are women older than that on this planet who were not able to legally vote for the leadership in this country. We do this for them. We wear this shit for them. We do what we want. We have sex with whoever we want for them because we are still continuing to fight every single day. I am constantly hit on at my place of employment, my professional place of employment. I am treated like a child or like a sex object every single day of my life. And I'm going to keep on fighting to make that not happen, or to make that so that I can feel safe being able to look as I do and to be as young as I am and go out and be completely safe. And I'm going to keep on fighting for that.
I was a feminist when feminism was about equality, about levelling the playing field, giving women an opportunity to find their rightful place, particularly in the public world, which was tremendously important and exciting when we achieved that. But what feminism today, to me, is all about advantaging women at the expense of men. And it's become very much caught up in the demonisation of males, presenting them always at a disadvantage. And I don't want to have any part of
Ladies, let me talk to you. How do you expect men to take you serious when you don't even take yourselves serious half the time? Meaning, you say things with your words, but then your actions say another. You say you only want high-value men, but you act like low-value women. You say you want a man of stature, yet you want to treat him like a little man and be the boss chick. You say you want a high earner, but don't clearly define or demonstrate what's your worth to a man. You say you are the table, but what good is a table without chairs in the middle? You say you don't want to pay half the bills, but only want to contribute half the effort. You say you don't want to be submissive. Hey, that's fine, but can you at the very least be agreeable? The problem will never be solved as long as the good women allow the narrative to be controlled by OnlyFans modern lipstick type feminists. Here's the reality. Women of value do not sell the best parts of themselves for a cheap dollar to every creep in the world to gaze upon with the prying eyes of a stalker. They just don't. A woman can scream at the top of her lungs how valuable she is, but the whispers of her actions will ultimately define her worth to men, if men are her preference. You may not see anything wrong with your actions or occupation, but for the same reasons most men don't choose to marry porn stars, strippers, and streetwalkers is the same reason most men will not prefer to marry a social media Nina Hartley or Vanessa Del Rio. No offense. It's just that simple. See, ladies, what men envision is being out with you for dinner at a nice place only to have a subscriber notice you from your OnlyFans account. What man needs that drama and embarrassment in his life? What man needs to wonder how many men in the room saw his woman's goods before he did? See, a man on OnlyFans lessens his value on the site, but not publicly. However, a woman on OnlyFans' value is heightened on the site, but devalued publicly. So men and women are judged and judge each other differently according to perceived value. And while for women that might be money, height, status of a man, for men it's the innocence, pureness of her beauty, modesty, and feminine qualities that ultimately attract us, not the size of the object you stick in your thought box. Let me be clear. Some of you women are winning with this approach, I must admit it, but most are losing. If your goal is to ultimately have and keep a good man, you're following the wrong instruction manual. If you're taking advice from a lonely, single, 5-star divorce general, you might as well go ahead on that girl's trip. Because ultimately, birds of a feather flock together and like attracts like, misery loves a party, and in my experience, lonely neighbors do most the complaining. And lonely women complain the most about men. If I wanted to know everything there was to know about attracting women, I would ask women. If you want to know everything about men, why are you asking women? Shouldn't you be asking men? Would you ask men what it's like to be pregnant? Of course not. It would be secondhand knowledge at best. You want to know what men want? Ask men. You want to know what men need? Ask men. You want to know what turns men off? Ask men. Because what you're doing to attract a good quality man isn't working. You can't say in one breath how much you don't need a man, then in another breath you want a high value man. For what reason? You don't need him, remember? So value shouldn't even matter, right? I mean, you're independent, correct? So you don't need a man's money, correct? I mean, you're not using him for his money, right? I'll say this as many times as I need to be said. To a man, a valuable woman's whisper speaks louder than the independent shouts from a boss chick any day, period. End of story.